Hi guys, it's reaction time. It's Saturday, it's 6:30 in the morning. So there's people asleep in the house. I've got quite a small house, so I apologise. It might not be as loud as normal. You've got to have respect for people that are asleep, you know. Been working all week. Those people are dead tired, so there you go. So apologies if I'm a little bit quieter than normal. It will get louder as the day goes on, but the music can't stop. We have to carry on. There's too much music to hold on. You can't. The rock and roll must carry on. So Paul Anderson asked for this one. Been a friend and subscriber to the channel for a long time. Paul asked for a band called Chaotic Resemblance quite a while ago. I did a reaction to one of their songs, loved it. He said, you're going to love this one even more. It's called Unto the Lamb. I think this was a single, maybe one of the first singles before the album came out, I believe, because it's a couple of years old. As you know, I usually cover newer music first, or new music first. That's what comes first. So some of the older stuff takes a bit of a back step sometimes. But this ain't that old, is it? It's a couple of years old. So Chaotic Resemblance are a Christian heavy rock stroke metal band. And yeah, Paul's been asking for this one for quite a while. I've got round to it. It's Saturday. It's reaction time. So here we go, guys. Without further ado, this is Chaotic Resemblance and Unto the Lamb. By the way, just before I get onto the reaction, just have a look at that picture of Paul. Ordered a Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews t-shirt. Doesn't he look cool? If you go to the link below in this video, you'll be able to go to my store and order a t-shirt or anything you want and look as cool as Paul does. So there you go. Without further ado, let's do this. Here we go.
You and you alone are worthy. There's only one king who sits on the throne. There's only one lamb who's worthy to open the scroll. Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God.
Gonna stop it there. Seems like a great time to stop. It looks like we're hitting some sort of breakdown, but man, it's heavy enough already. Love the build up. I could feel it. That intro was very cool, and you could hear the drums coming in, and I was getting ready, and I thought, what's it gonna do? Is it either gonna hit like a half time, like a heavy riff, or is it gonna go fast? It went fast. My neck is hurting already, of course. First song, neck killing me. Really thrashy. Love the sound of this, man. I mean, I did say they were a heavy rock stroke metal band. This is their full. They're going metal on this one for sure. I love those riffs. It's very thrashy, but almost as well almost got like a death metal sound as well, especially when it goes to the end of those lines that he's singing in those verses, sort of deep down like that, almost like a death metal riff. I'm not a death metal fan, by the way, but mainly because of the vocals, nothing to do with the music. I think the music's great, but it's just the vocals sometimes put me off in death metal. But this, obviously a vocalist like this, who's a metal vocalist or a heavy rock vocalist, is just perfect for me. So you've got the heaviness of that thrash stroke death metal, but you've got the brilliant vocals to go alongside it, and that's like a perfect mix for me. Do you know what I mean? Really like screaming out those lyrics. Obviously these guys are, you know, proud to be Christians. They're a Christian metal band. It's strange, isn't it? Sometimes you get Christian rock or metal bands that almost their lyrics are not quite as straightforward as these guys. I mean, they're very proud of what they're singing about. You can tell that, the passion in it as well. So there's, you know, no disguising what they're singing about here. And the shame about this is that a lot of people in the rock and metal community will leave bands like this behind because of that, and it's a shame. But they're obviously proud of what they do, and so they should be. One of the most rock and roll things is to stand by what you believe in, you know, even if other people will leave you to the side, you know, because in the end they'll get there. They will. I mean, look at the hardship that Striper have gone through all those years, especially in the 80s. You know, people in the Christian community being against them, and people in the non-Christian community, you know, having a go at them. So they went through all that, but they still stood by themselves all the way through, and now I think, you know, it's paid off. I mean, they're still one of the strongest bands out there today and well respected now. So you can, you know, it's a hard road, I suppose, for some of these bands, but if they stick to what they believe in, that's the main thing. That's really rock and roll in my opinion. But no, it's a great song. It's really heavy, it's fast paced, it's energetic. This band are great, man. This band are great, and it's almost like when you're hearing this, you can imagine this appealing to so many people in the rock and metal community. But like I said, will their message stop them going further than they should? Maybe it'll help them. It's a bit of an unknown, really, isn't it? But there's a lot of respect for them in the Christian community. Hopefully they'll catch on with, you know, with others, the non-Christian people as well. Let's hope it does. Anyway, so this is the rest of this song. I can't wait to hear this. It sounds like a really heavy breakdown coming on. So here we go.
Know that you won't bow to the idols of this hour. They say deny the living Christ. We are those who'd rather die. We'd rather die. We will never be ashamed of the name of Jesus, not afraid of. We'd rather die. Anything that comes against us. Perfect love has made us fearless.
total metal. What a brilliant instrumental section, extended instrumental section. I love the way it, before that, it sort of had this modern sort of metal feel, and that breakdown, it almost had a, I say modern, but it almost had like a new metal type feel as well to it, but a very modern sort of sounding part just before it went into the, because I don't know what it is, if it ain't 80s it's modern for me. I'm just weird, I just think that way. I shouldn't, because you know, that's like the classic era. Anything after like 1995 I keep thinking it's new. It's just me because I'm so old. But love that section. When it came out of that was brilliant, and then it came out of that into that fast-paced instrumental section. The solo in was just outstanding. I've got to give a massive shout out as well to the rhythm section. Some of that double kick work, building the song up and up as the song went on, that was just brilliant. That scream at the end was just fantastic. I'm not sure, but I think this is the last song on the album, because I was looking at the track listing, I think, of the last album, Nazarites, and this is on it, I believe. And I think it's the last song. What a way to end an album. You either end really epic, don't you, with like a 7-minute plus song, or you do something a bit like fast to make you go back to the beginning, get you excited to hear the album again. So that was Chaotic Resemblance. That was Unto the Lamb. Thank you, Paul, for asking for this for quite a while, but I got round to it in the end. Let me know, guys, what you think of this in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.